Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Marta here and I'm delighted I can welcome you in another episode of Christmas Craft. If you have no time, maybe you have no skills, but you have some basic idea about crafting and you really wish to make handmade cards, well, this is a video just for you. Fast, inexpensive, very simple and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So join me for a card making watercolor session today. I was thinking, is it possible to make a card within 1 minute only? For those who have no time, maybe you are a last minute maker, or maybe you have to make 100 cards. Is it possible to make a card within a minute or maybe two? I'm gonna show you, yes, it is possible. Well, at least I hope, because I'm only imagining these cards. So let's start. Let's make some pretty cards, watercolor cards, within a minute. Something fast, easy, and no skills needed, and really pretty, I hope. Let's do it! As you can see, I have plenty beautiful die cuts on my desk, and I also have watercolor bases for my cards ready cut for us to use. I'm gonna start off by making some space first and then putting my watercolor bases. Now this is a shape of a square, a shape for a card that I will be attaching to it. Before I'll start creating, I'm gonna quickly show you my bases. I'm buying all kinds of bases. These are 50 pieces of card bases and envelopes together. As you can tell, 6x6 from Craft UK Limited, but all kinds of brands are selling it. I also have the brown ones, I have the colorful ones as well. Bases and cards, envelopes together, different shapes, different sizes. Oftentimes I'm left with some kind of leftovers of watercolor paper. I do keep them smaller, bigger, it doesn't matter, because I'm trying to use them later on. So that's exactly what I'm thinking. This maybe could be together like that. So I'm trying to just match and see which I can use. Could that be for this one? I think so too. What about, yes, we have the big one. This could be slightly smaller. Let me cut it. And the last one, and I used nearly most of my small pieces leftovers. Those could be left for like a little tags for gifts that you can just paint something here, make a circle. And I think enough of talking, because a minute of a card, it's looking like really long now. Let me just attach base to my bases the background paper, and that's what we have right now. I'm thinking, what is easier? Is it easier to actually paint and then stick it, or I usually paint and then stick it, but today I decided to do it different. So what I have a plan for this card. Imagine this beautiful snowflakey die cut going somewhere around here, and also I'm gonna have a beautiful Merry Christmas stamp, but before that we need to do the most important, which is watercolor background. I'm gonna spray on my paints, and which color I'm gonna go for? That's a tough decision, I guess. I don't know. How about this one? A reddish one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm hoping to just have a loose, very loose bunch of color that will be nicely my background for my gorgeous snowflake, like that. Looking good, isn't it? Okay, and I'm gonna maybe work my magic here in places. There we go. Loving it. Let's dry this quickly. Let's stamp. I'm trying to be within a minute. Or am I just mistaken it that it's not possible? I don't count. I don't have any phone with me to check the time, but Merry Christmas somewhere here. Ah, gorgeous, isn't it? And once this is dry, but it's not dry, I wish to add, let me get my hot glue. There we go. Even with a little distant, so it will be kind of standing out. You can even lift the sides, and it could be actually in the middle. Well, why not? Look, how cute is this? Now, totally in the middle, and voila, the card could be finished. We could call it finished, but I think as much as this could be done, because it is really beautiful, we could add something else. How about adding some sequins? You know what I mean. Let's see, let's add it in a few places. I'm gonna put some little dots in random places just to see, but I think it will be really, really nice. So yes, you can finish this card at this point, because let's say you really have not much time, but you can easily add just finishing touches like those little stars. If I can grab any. Wow, that's gonna be tough. Oh, look at that. Now I'm absolutely loving it. And as I said, you don't really need much skills. You can do any background you want, any color you wish. You can add those die cuts. I'm sure you have plenty, all kinds of die cuts. And look, you need a little bit of patience. Yes, I agree. But on the other hand, it's so easy. As I said, you can finish off. You could finish off without adding those finishing touches. I nearly regret I didn't, because it is kind of toughish. But I've learned to use this thing, the what you call this thing? Pancetta and polish. Twiggers. I want to say twiggers, but no. I learned to use tweezers, because I used to be going with my hand directly and trying to aim towards it. So, and here it is. Look how beautiful, shiny it is. A very cute card, super easy. You can add some glitter if you wish. You can just add nothing and make it very plain and basic and really like minimalistic card. I think we can easily move on to card number 2. I added some double-sided tape. I'm not using glue. I prefer double-sided tape. Those who are watching me, you know very well that it is just so much easier for me. And I'm going directly to my card, and it's okay, not so straight, that's fine, that will do. And I would love to use maybe this one, and maybe I'm gonna try not to use any, maybe no Merry Christmas stamp in this, or I'll skip this super big one and actually do the, oh look, this jumped in itself, which is super nice. How about actually doing this and Merry Christmas? Yes, I'm loving it. So which color are we gonna go for? I'm thinking this time, how about yellowish gold? Why not? Why not? It should match nicely. So let's move out. Let's move this one away, and those two. And let's grab some yellow. And let's see. I wonder if I should make 3 like totally separated bulb of color all together. No, I think I'm gonna go for just nice together mix, I think. Different shade, I just touched a different shade. Sure, why not? A little bit there as well. You know, you could go for maybe a bit of tiny touch of orange. Like seriously tiny touch of orange. Like really, really tiny. And this orange maybe. Why not? Now adding water on top, it's nice because it helps to move. So let's see. I could add even slightly more, like going around more. Now you have to remember that this is so easy that you can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong. Everything will be painted and covered with your gorgeous snowflakes or elements that you die cutted. So now I can dry this easily. So let's do that. Let's dry this. So let's see. This is our dry card. Now time to do some stamping as well, I think. Merry Christmas has to be. I'm very monothematic or mono, using the same thing over and over. I love this stamp. It's like last year's stamp or something. I just love it. And I don't mind changing it. I mean, I do mind changing it. I love it, so I don't have to change that. Now let's see our snowflake. Gorgeous. So I'm gonna just make this kind of standing a little bit. So when we add the glue, it will be nice and 3D dimensional, kind of, as you can imagine. A little bit like that. So I'm trying to make sure that it's standing, sticking out. There we go. I have different one like this one, or is it too much, too many? Well, actually no, I'll use this one. It's not too many, no. So I hope I'm recording. I am. So yes, it takes me a bit more time, as you can see, but it's only because I'm trying to show you the ideas. If you have, like, let's say already one idea and you want to copy it like 5 times, 10 times, it is extremely easy and fast card to be made, I think. So I hope you can see that. And as I said, you can add whatever you like around it if you wish for something else, or you can just leave it and stick with it the simple way, just like that. Now I'm not too sure I like that because the glue is see-through here. Maybe I just will add, yeah, I will add this one on top, so this will nicely cover up a little bit. There, that's okay. Quickly thinking. Okay, like that. Why don't I just do same thing with other? Sure, why not? Actually, why not? Why not? Or what about this small one here? Or the bigger one here? That could be nice. So I can do like this. Why not? You see, some ideas are coming while you create, basically. This stands out a little too much, but you can always try to move it and fix it. I like that. And I'm gonna grab, oops, the small one, so that the 3 of them have some. Oh, that's so cute, cute, cute. What do you think? You can leave it like that, or you can add some glitter, or you can add some sequins, or, you know, whichever. Let's move on to the next card. And that's the card number 3. That's just a setup that I was thinking that could look nice. And we need to make this gorgeous kind of color of a tealish color. So I'm gonna grab some paints now, and maybe on the side here I will try to make this gorgeous tealish color. And I think a mix of those 2 paints looks good to me. Nearly. nearly. Maybe this one. Maybe a little bit of this one. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now what I could do is I'm gonna grab some touch of white. So this could make this, make this a little bit brighter. Oh, and chalky. And I think it's perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna paint here. And here. So, what you think? That's gorgeous. Okay, nearly there. You don't have to be precise regards the shape and size of those paintings. You know, you can do bigger, smaller, irregular, you know, just however you feel like, however you really feel like. So this would be like that, roughly. This could be like that. I still feel that we could have maybe, what about if we could add 2 more like this kind? Yeah, why not? I'll do that. We're gonna have more. That changes a little bit of my plan, but that's okay. So let's, no, I need to add a little more pigment there. and then I'm gonna dry that. Yeah, let's dry this. Okay, this is dry, and I found one more snowflake like that, like this. Why not? Maybe not so much artistically correct, because like composition wise it should be like this, but you know what, I don't mind. But I'm thinking maybe I'll add one more. Do I have one more teeny tiny snowflake? I may have one more. You know what, I changed my mind, even though the darker bigger one was for this one. But look at that, that actually now looks pretty good when it comes to we're talking about composition wise. Look, I think so. I really think so. So now that doesn't kill my composition. So I'm gonna glue it down quickly, so that's gonna be in a minute. Of course, no, I'm not rushing with you now, because it's not a race. But I really wish you to see the potential of design like that. That it is seriously quite easy, and it is possible to be fast in it. And yes, I think so. I think you can. I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Now, definitely, we're gonna need to add some bit of sparkles here for sure. I should be more gentle with my die cuts, because half of them are like broken, like here. But that's okay. That's okay. I love the color. The teal mint is my color. Okay, how about, I have those, they may be too much, but maybe adding those in places somewhere, not everywhere, but just, you know, in some places. Sure, why not? Something like that. Not too many, just like one or two. Exactly. I would leave it. Then how about adding a little bit of gold accents, or none? Oh, I like that. Or just gold accents, or no, I don't know. Let's see. No, I'll do both. So I'm gonna grab some glue. There we go. And I need my tweezers, definitely. Now, my tweezers are dirty, which doesn't help, and they should be, like, you know, cleaned off, but they're not really. So tick tick tick. I was doing something else with them. What I was doing, I can't remember. You know, while I'm doing this video, another idea of a video for a watercolor minute card came to my mind, which, if Hannah will be still asleep, I may be able to record now. Hopefully. She's still asleep, strangely, because it's her morning nap, and the morning nap usually doesn't, it's not like, it's, I think she's at least sleeping an hour now or more, which is a lot. She's a good sleeper, I can't complain, we can't complain, but, you know, sometimes it's just shorter, sometimes it's longer, so this time it's longer. She knows I'm recording, and it's like, shh, mommy is busy. I think, okay, I think I'm gonna add it there. Yes, I think this very shiny one is nice, because it's kind of giving this lovely touch of Christmassy shine, which is nice, I think. Not easy to then place it, but take your time. And here it is. This time I didn't add any Merry Christmas and card on its own. It's absolutely gorgeous. Play around with your composition. Look, even the colors, they don't go exactly, the bulb of color don't go exactly where the die cut is, but maybe that's even better. Look, we all learn as we go, so experiment, try, don't be afraid to try. You don't need many skills, and I have the cheapest watercolor set out there on the market. You can get them in Michael's, you can get them in Amazon, you can get them in eBay, you can get them everywhere, I think, and they were around $5, around like $6 or €5, something along those lines. Not expensive. I know even in Australia you can get exactly the same set, and there is a metallic set as well. Now, I've added all those kinds of beautiful things, but you could make it much faster, much easier, less elements, and it would be a minute card. Really simple, really easy, also super pretty. I have to tell you, it's probably, do I say that every time I make finish a project, but I really one of my favorite cards for this year. I didn't make many cards this year for sure. Definitely, I love them. I really, truly, truly, truly love them. I'm gonna wrap up at that. So thank you so much for watching. As always, a pleasure to be in your home. I'm glad I could show you something different, easy, inexpensive, affordable, and also achievable for everyone, I hope. Thank you so much. Don't forget to let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Maybe hit the like button if you liked the video. And if you enjoyed it and felt inspirational, why don't you share this video with your friends on your social media? That means more people can see it and get inspired. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you super soon. Have fun making some beautiful watercolor cards. Bye! Bye bye!